Hello everybody, this is TheXseption, and welcome to Week 6 of the National Pokemon Association. This week, myself and the Tampa Bay Luxrays will be taking on Tup and the Pittsburgh Piratattas. Down below you'll see my team, and the team I'm expecting him to bring. Now, if you notice something about my team, you'll realize that I have not brought my first round pick this week. For the first time ever this season. I built my team around Pelipper and Rain, and I am not bringing it. The way it was looking when I was doing my team building this week, Pelipper seemed like it was just taking over a slot, and it didn't really help me that much, because I didn't really need the Rain as much as I thought I would. Because whenever I go to team build, I always start with Pelipper, but it just didn't fit on the team this week. It was just taking up a slot. You know, all it was doing was setting Rain, and that was about it. So, yeah. Not bringing Pelipper here. We do have Rain, though. I did bring Rain Dance on Kingdra, so we will set that up and be able to outspeed a lot of things in Rain. Have fun, man. And anyways, this is what he's brought. So a little bit different than what I was thinking. Back on the not guessing anything correct anymore, but hey, that's okay. So, Lurantis. I don't have... Oh, you didn't bring Mega Beedrill! Oh my god, we are golden! We are golden here. This is... He brought Zygarde, though. So, not as golden. He also brought Lucario, which I don't like. But that's whatever. He brought Ditto. What did he... Oh, he brought Empoleon, okay. Empoleon makes sense. I did kind of think he would try to bring Torkoal, though, to set up Sunny Day on me, and I did have plans for that. I'm so glad I didn't run HP Fire on everything like I was planning to, mostly for Lurantis. Alright, so, because he has Ditto, I'm going to lead with Zoroark, and I want to put Heracross in the back. That way it looks like Heracross is scarfed at the beginning of the match here. And, pick our team and set it in place and see what he's going for. So this week we are running max defense, max HP and defense Shaman and Snorlax because of a lot of his big offensive threats. And then we have specially defensive Bronzong. I'm actually really happy to not see Aromatisse or Rhea-Nicholas because that would have caused some problems. I have Scarf on Zoroark and Trick, so I can trick it away. I kind of wanted to trick it onto Rhea-Nicholas or Aromatisse, but that's whatever. He does send out the Ditto first, which is kind of what I thought he might do here. So he's not going to be able to transform into me, which is great. So the first thing he's probably thinking is what, did I put Imposter on this Ditto? And you probably did, man. You probably did. But, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I thought this was actually Heracross for a second, and I was like, why do I have hidden power? I tricked myself. Great way to start the match. I think I'm going to hit U-turn, because then I get to decide what he turns into if he stays in, and if he switches out, we get some momentum going. So we'll do that. We will just hit U-turn. I kind of want to do Bluff, Scarf, Heracross, but obviously once he looks at Imposter, he's going to realize that this is Zoroark, and he can't transform into it. So he is going to withdraw, which is nice because we get some momentum. He goes into Big Bird, which is going to be Zapdos. And we're going to get a U-turn off, which is really nice. Now the question is, what do I bring in? Rocky Helmet. I don't like that too much. Alright, so I have a couple options here. I could go into Heracross, which I kind of want to do, because then he's going to know it's Heracross. And he might think it's Scarf right off the bat. But, I don't know. Let's see. Versus Zapdos. I don't want it to take too much damage from Zapdos. So I don't... Yeah, I mean, Heat Wave would do a lot. If I had Stone Edge, what would it do? Just looking at this, just to make sure. Stone Edge isn't going to kill, actually, but I don't think he's going to want to deal with that, so he'd probably switch out. At the same time, though, Snorlax is the safe play. So I'm going to go ahead and go into Snorlax here. And he'll probably hit U-turn or he will hit Whirlwind. And I am fine with either, so I'm just going to hit Body Slam. If he switches out, cool. If he stays in, I get a little bit of chip damage off on this thing. He's probably thinking I'm going to go for the Curse, but I don't want to set that up too early because I'm pretty sure he has Whirlwind on this or he has Roar on Empoleon. So I'm not all that concerned. We'll see what he goes into. He could also U-turn into like Ditto and get the Imposter to go off, which would be a nice play. But my Snorlax can outstall his Ditto, no problem. And we're going to get some damage off once it comes in, so not all that worried about Ditto. I am just going for the Body Slam. He is going to stay in, and he's slower than me, so he is going for the Whirlwind. He gets the static off. Doesn't matter on Snorlax. And I don't really care about the Rocky Helmet. So, what is going to come in? Kingdra. Kingdra. Okay, so this is, it's probably a pretty safe roost for him, which is kind of makes me want to stay in and just set up the rain. Because in the rain, we will actually do a lot of damage to him. And if he has Thunder, though, it's gonna hurt. We can take it, though. We can take it, so I kind of just want to go for the Rain Dance and see what he wants to go into. If he goes into Ditto, though, Ditto could be problematic. We just go into Snorlax, though. So I'm just going to hit Rain Dance. He is going to go for the Thunderbolt. It's not going to do all that much to me. Yeah, I'm okay. I did risk the 10%. The 10% on that, which would suck, but that's alright. We actually might be able to KO it with a Scald, so that's just what I want to go for here. So I'm going to go for it. We will outspeed it, and he won't take us out with another Thunderbolt. If he gets the 10% para, that would suck really badly, but that's alright. The goal for this match is going to be to try to whittle down his Pokemon as much as possible with Heracross, Zoroark, Shaman, and Kingdra. And then late game to set up a Reflect and or Light Screen with Bronzong. Set up a Future Sight so that Lucario can't come in. And then bring in Snorlax to set up Curses and sweep. That's kind of the plan. So we'll see what he wants to go for here. He can't exactly stay in. I think he brings in Empoleon, if I were to guess. Ditto won't appreciate the Scald, though. In fact, nothing on his team is going to appreciate the Scald. Empoleon would appreciate it the most. But, again, who knows? Who knows what he brings in? So he stays in. He could be going for the Whirlwind. We just barely don't take it out. But he cannot live another one. Yeah. He cannot live another. So I'm going to hit Scald. He just barely lived that. Urgh. I wish it had taken him out or burned him, but it is what it is. So he's going to withdraw maybe into Empoleon here. Poseidon, that is the Empoleon, if I had to guess, and it is. So this Empoleon is going to take maybe 25%. Yeah. Yeah, it takes a big amount, and this actually cannot touch me very much. He could Whirlwind me, or Roar me out, which is just fine. I'm just going to hit Scald. If he wants to set up rocks, he can go ahead and do that. I don't care. I kind of built this Kingdra because of Empoleon. I have a Splash Plate on it because without the Splash Plate, I actually couldn't break like an Empoleon sub if he had it. He doesn't go for it, which is nice if he has it. I don't know. It was the only thing that could really take a Scald from Kingdra here, and I didn't want it to, you know, be forced to... Okay, so how many turns of Rain do I have left? This is my last turn of Rain. So, if I were him... Zygarde. Zygarde could switch in on a Scald. It doesn't want to get burned, but it could. And then it would scare me out because it would be faster. So for that reason, I kind of want to go for an Ice Beam. Because it's the last turn of Rain. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go for the Ice Beam, predicting... Okay, cool. So he just stays in. And that's fine. That's fine. This is not going to do very much at all. Yeah. I mean, it's Rain boosted, but it's whatever. The Rain stops there, but I had to go for that Ice Beam in case he wanted to switch Zygarde in to try to, like, bring it in and possibly start setting up Dragon Dances on me. Obviously, I'm worried about stuff like that, so I don't want that to happen. Let's go for another Rain Dance. I do want to outspeed everything. He is kind of putting me in range for Ditto, though, which could be annoying. If he brings in Ditto, though, like I said, I just bring in Snorlax. I don't have a way to get rid of rocks this week, like usual for me. My lack of planning on that subject has left me with some shards in my feet, but that's alright. So it's pretty safe for him to go for like a Toxic or something, if he has it. I really don't know what he would have on this Empoleon, though. He could bring in Lurantis here. I don't really mind that too much. I'll just go for an Ice Beam on it. I might lose Kingdra, but that's honestly okay with me. I'll just bring in something to try to kill it. Although this Rain does help Lurantis, which is annoying, now that I think about it. So he goes for the Scald, okay. And we are in red, and he is going to be in green. Yeah. Okay, but like I said, just going to go for that Scald. We might be able to take it out in 2 turns. No burn still. It's kind of annoying. He'll get a burn here. Oh, he just takes me out. That was a high roll. It had to be. But, it's fine. That is okay. Kind of do wish I had it still, but I'm just going to bring in Heracross now. Because I just bring in Heracross, and he really does not have a good switch for Heracross. So I am going to go for... I think I'm safe to go for almost anything in on this, but I just want to make sure that that I'm not making a dumb move, you know? So, versus Empoleon. So, yeah, pretty much anything is a safe play versus this. Mega Horn will kill it, which is good. I'm just going to go for the Mega Horn. He does just stay in and goes for the Scald. Probably surprised. Is he Scarf Empoleon? Wait, how did he take me out? What? Is he Specs Empoleon? That sucks. How did he outspeed me, though? He shouldn't have been able to outspeed me. Is he Scarf or... Scald shouldn't have taken me out. I don't know how that works. That just blows. That is honestly... That sucks a lot for the team here. Not having Heracross, because that was just a big part of what I wanted to do. I don't know. That's really sucky. I'm going to bring in Bronzong. Maybe not the best thing, but it's what I got, you know. I can't believe that just happened. So I don't know how that happened. I'm going to set up a Reflect. He does just go for the Scald. Or Rain Boosted, of course. So he specs and in the rain. Yeah. Totally fine. Totally fine with me. I shouldn't have set up Rain with... Can't believe he brought Specs Empoleon and that it outsped Heracross. It shouldn't... Man, I must have messed up on my EVs or something. It shouldn't have been able to outspeed Heracross. I'm just going to bring in Snorlax, though. Oh my gosh. Ridiculousness is what that is. I might get 6-0'd by this Empoleon. So Reflect is up. I'm just going to hit Rest. And if I get paired... That sucks. I might be able to live another. I might have been able to live another if I didn't get the Rest off. Really sucks losing Heracross, though. I cannot stress that enough. Heracross should have outsped. I don't know. Maybe I missed my move and I didn't see it, and... Did I miss a Mega Horn? Is that what happened? I gotta watch the footage again. That was... Ugh. So I'm just gonna hit Sleep Talk. Sends out this thing, which I don't want to see. In any way. I hope I get a Body Slam. Curse! Can I don't think Snorlax can do this. I don't think it can do this. Ugh. It can maybe do this. Maybe. I don't think it can do this. I'm gonna stay in and hope I get a Body Slam, because I need to get some damage off on this. He goes for the Superpower. Okay. That's fine. Oh, that's fine. That is great. Leaf Storm. That would have been bad if he had gone for a Leaf Storm. Goes for the Rest. Okay. So he is +1 on Lurantis. That didn't do very much at all. I'm +1 defense. Still didn't do that much. So I'm going to Wake Up next turn. And I kind of just want to go for the Body Slam just for damage. Snorlax is very important here. But, you know, I'm okay with letting it take a couple hits here. I don't want it to take too many, but I get the para, which is nice. All right. So I think I'm just gonna hit Kirsch, maybe. Can I outstall this thing? Maybe. Maybe. I'm gonna hit Curse again. Because I think I can outstall this thing. I hate this game. Yeah, that's... that might be the game. I can't see a way to win at this moment. I don't see a good way to win here. I'm just gonna hit Flamethrower. And I gotta hope this like knocks it out. I don't think it does, but oh my gosh, it's so bulky. Sorry about the para. He apologized for the crit, so I'll apologize for the para. But at the same time, oh, the reflex was up. That's why I wasn't doing that much. So I'm just gonna hit Flamethrower again. And this thing should go down. Thank you. Thank you. Praise the Lord, it's not a 6-0. Oh. Man. I hate that I lost Heracross. Oh, I hate that. Maybe he was just Choice Scarfing in the rain and it took out Heracross. Shouldn't have been able... I don't know. I think he needed specs. But at the same time, I don't think he should have been able to outspeed, so... I don't know, that Empoleon set. Now, that's going to be heat this week. That will be there. That will for sure be there. So he's got to know this is Zoroark. And it does give him a chance just to set up Dragon Dances. We actually could win here. Okay. We could win here. I don't think he can bring in Zapdos. He might be able to bring in Zapdos on me. Is he going to try to... He can't transform into me. I think he's trying to figure out my set here, but... Versus Ditto... Oh my gosh. I can't believe I'm calking. Versus Ditto. But I gotta know now because, like, I lose the game if I don't pick the right moves. Like, I can still possibly win, because I know Empoleon has to be, like... I don't know how I win this. Shaman, maybe. Maybe Shaman. I need everything I have here to win. How much does... I got a little bit of time. How much does Zapdos take from a Flamethrower? It can't come in on one. So I think he's trying to sack off his Ditto. Because it can't come in on a Flamethrower, and he doesn't want to bring Lucario in on a Flamethrower. And, I mean, I guess Empoleon could, but... I don't know. He brings in Poseidon here, which I don't even want to think about. Looks like we will kill with one more. How do we win this? I need... I need to set up screens with Bronzong to win this. No way around that. I need that. And I can't set them up on this thing. So I'm going to go for a Flamethrower. We're going to take this out. I need to keep Zoroark around. Could bring in Zygarde here. In which case I have to bring out Shaman immediately. Because he's going to Dragon Dance on me, probably. Or he has Z-Move, which also is not good. I can't let him transform into actual Shaman. Can't let him transform into Bronzong and set up screens either. This game is not going to be easy to win at this point. You know what's funny is I'm not even that upset about Snorlax still. I'm still just very upset about Heracross because that was going to be my ace in the hole this week. And it just went down to a Scald. And, you know, I should have hit close combat. If I wasn't faster, wish I had been. So he's going to bring out Lucario here. He's going to bring out Lucario. So, thankfully, this is just fine with me. I might actually kill this. I'm just going to hit Flamethrower. I don't know why he brought this in. Unless he actually thinks Shaman gets Flamethrower. Which would be funny. But I mean, it is the kind of Pokemon that could get Flamethrower, you know? But you'd think he would go and look at Smogon if he was questioning that, so... I almost for a second was thinking, I wonder if he has Illusion on this. He could also be very specially invested. Right, Extreme Speed. I live, though! He reveals I am Zoroark. We take that out. And it's funny, because this is actually going to come down to Shaman. It's just going to. So Zygarde or Zapdos comes in here. Probably Zygarde. Probably. If he brings in Zygarde, what I do is I go for Z-Grass Whistle. Once he, because he's going to Extreme Speed this and take it out, I would assume. But I need to go for Z-Grass Whistle. I really don't want... It sucks, because I think I actually lose to Ditto now that I think about it. I don't have healing on Shaman. And I can't bring Zoroark back in. So I might actually just lose to this thing, to Zygarde. I'm going to hit Flamethrower. If he doesn't have the Extreme Speed, maybe we get the 10% burn. That's just about what we need to win, though, right now. So I'm just going to go for the Flamethrower, because I can't switch out. He does not go for the Extreme Speed, so maybe he's going for the Dragon Dance. Yeah. Okay, Shaman versus Dragon Dance Zygarde. I hate this. But this is why I have max defense Shaman. If he's at +2, I might be able to survive. I could also try to go into Bronzong and set up screens, but that would be a big risk as well. So I'm just going to go into Shaman. I'm going to try to go for the Z-Grass Whistle. If I were to guess, this would be his best time to go for, like, a Z-Outrage. He goes for a Dragon Dance, so he gets a little bit greedy. Just a little bit greedy. But he's gonna know he can take, you know, whatever I throw his way. So he's probably thinking it doesn't really matter that much. I could go for Z Bloom Doom. My plan was Z Grass Whistle, but Z moves. I'm not even gonna do that. Let's calc the actual Seed Flare Z move on this. He's taking a little bit of damage. I don't think it's enough to take him out though. So I'm gonna go for the Z Grass Whistle. That's him. So yeah, Z Outrage. I don't live this. It's a shame. But, yeah. I am devastated. He has devastated me. He sure has. The crit didn't matter. So... I think Zorak is going to go down here to Rocks. I'm going to bring it in, though. Because if I somehow live Rocks, which I don't think I will. No. Okay. I could have gone for the trick if he got greedy and went for another Dragon Dance. But that's alright. That's the game, you know? I'm going to go for the Reflect, you know. It's 1,000 arrows. That's going to take us out, of course. Good game to Tup. His link will be down below in the description. Make sure you go check him out in his side of the battle. It hurts. It hurts because I thought I was prepped so well. And it just did not work out the way I planned. You know, I was on a 2-week win streak, and on paper, I thought I did pretty well against Tup's team, but that Empoleon caught me off guard. The Lurantis, I really didn't expect Lurantis to be such a huge problem, and it kind of was. But the Snorlax crit really hurt. But again, I don't think that cost me the match in itself. It did definitely hurt my chances of winning, but the Heracross loss, I think, was the most vital thing. And then he played really well. Especially with the Zygarde coming in. I think he lost Lucario a little bit unnecessarily, but it is what it is. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the battle. I'll be back next week. We will be playing Kyle A and the Miami Dawn fans. I'll see you guys then. Maybe we can rack up another win. Peace out.